17 says, write and balance each chemical reaction. So, let's start with A. It says, lead 2 nitrate solution is added to potassium iodide solution. So these two are going to be our reactants. So Pb is lead and nitrate. So nitrate has a -1 charge. Lead has a +2 charge, which means you need 2 nitrates to cancel it out, which is why I put a 2 right here. Or you could like switch the charges, like the crossover method, remember? So the charges of one becomes the subscript of the other. Which is why there's just 1 lead and 2 nitrates here. So that's a solution. It gets added to potassium iodide, Ki. So we want to figure out the products from this. So when you do chemical reactions and you're trying to figure out the products, you always want to switch the cations with one another. So cation means that the species with a positive charge. So potassium here is the cation because it has a +1 charge, and lead here is the second cation because it has a +2 charge. So these two switch places to make new compounds, which is going to be the product. So it'll be Pb I2. That's aqueous, I think. And potassium nitrate. Aqueous. Actually, I don't know if this one's aqueous. Okay, I just checked, and this is not aqueous, or I mean soluble. So it'll be a solid. Which means this is a precipitate reaction. But you don't have to put that there. You just gotta put the reaction or the complete reaction. And now we want to go through and balance it too. So there's 2 nitrates in this, just 1 here. So you put 2 here, and there's 2 iodides here, 1 here, and only 1 potassium, 2 right here. So you put 2 right here. It's a coefficient right there. And that should be it for balancing it. So this should be the answer. B says, when hydrogen gas is passed over powdered iron 3 hydroxide. Sorry, oxide. So it's H2 gas. Powdered basically means like it's like in little bits. So it's still solid. So that's what it's gonna be, the state of matter. So iron 3 hydroxide, or iron 3 oxide, sorry, is Fe2O3. And it's solid because it's powdered. Okay, so same with this. So hydrogen normally has a plus charge when it's in a compound. So we kind of think of that um as a cation. Um, and iron has a +3 charge, which means that's gonna be a cation. So we just switch places with these two. So H and O obviously makes H2O. And that's liquid. And the only thing left is just iron. Solid iron. So now we go through and balance it. So there's 2 irons here, 1 here, so you put a 2 coefficient there. And there's 3 oxygens here, just 1 here, so you put a 3 coefficient. Let me make room. A 3 coefficient right here. So that makes 6 hydrogens. There's only 2 here, so you put a 3 coefficient right here. And that should be it for this one. So C says the combustion of gaseous ethane. So this is a combustion reaction, which means we're reacting ethane, C2H6 with oxygen. And it's gaseous with gas, with oxygen gas. So in the combustion reaction, you always get water and carbon dioxide. So we should already so we already know the products for this one. Okay, now let's go ahead and balance it. So there's 2 carbons here, so 1 here, so you put 2 right there. Now there's 6 hydrogens here, 2 here, so you put a 3 right here. Okay, that makes 3, 7 oxygens, so you put a make room. 3.5 right here. So 3.5 times 2 is 7. Or, yeah, 7. But you don't want 0.5s. You don't want fractions, which means to get rid of this, you multiply everything else by 2. So that makes 2 ethanes plus 7 oxygens, 6 waters, and 4 carbon dioxides. So that should be good. Let's just double check. So 4 carbons, 12 hydrogens here. 14 oxygens, there's 6, 8, yeah, 14 oxygens. This is good. So let's go ahead and box this. I think on the exam um you won't have to box it, but it's better safe than sorry, And that should be it for 17.